saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't rap long enough. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you see.
Down. Hut.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight ahead pursuit and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, they'll throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And all of that, nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A first run now for Kyron Williams. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back 7's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the first down.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
Rattler wants to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
From the shotgun, Rattler. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kyron Williams, his 5th touchdown now Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The point after, good by Groupie. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7, Buccaneers, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Ready?
2nd and 9 now. Open man is Ibuka. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. 5, 97.
Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The Bucs are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to a good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
53, set.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. From 17 yards out. And the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready, ready.
Here's Rattler. is incomplete.
That is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having a bunch of physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. These two teams all tied after one.
On the double.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. 52. Ready?
Looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Set. Hut.
The tight end in motion right.
Right. Hut.
Throwing is Rattler. This one swung out to Williams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Green Jack. 50. Green. Set.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. He sets to fire deep. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Puka Nacua, 34 yards. And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
The kick is good.
Grupe able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions results. And frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ready, ready.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman.
They haven't struggled to put points on the board so far, but you know what? The rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against this defense, and at the same time.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kyron Williams with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A point after, good by Groupie. And it's now 21-7.
21. Buccaneers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard
line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Set, ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a first down.
They run here with Dowdle. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 11.
Blaster, stick, set, hunt. Yellow, 22. Red, cycle, set.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And they're already set up down around the 15-yard line.
Complete to Devin Paul.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On the
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Ibuka, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Here's 2nd and 3.
Down. Ready?
From the gun, here's Rattler. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
52 blue.
To the air is Rattler. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go now. Blue, 32.
Now Rattler. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Back to throw again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. But incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Blocked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Here we go.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And he comes back with one complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 3rd and 3.
Set, ready, black ultra, yellow, set,
They'll look to throw here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. there's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Here we go. Blackboard set.
Rattler working out of the gun. And he checks this one down to Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
New Orleans.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they'll empty out the backfield. Back to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that first half. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Saints first down.
They'll set up a throw. Screen play set up for Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard. 2nd down in the yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the Bucs' 36-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking in the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Down. Yellow, 22.
Rattler wants to throw it. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here we go. Field black. Claws red.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Set, ready. Black 40, ready.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers, first down.
Here we go, set.
First and 10.
They're going to look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Ready. Hut, hut.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Red, yellow, here we go. 52 blue. Green jack. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now.
On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Set, hut, hut.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. Gets by him and a little daylight. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 60 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They run again with Dowdle. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rico Dowdle taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Ready.
They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4. With the shotgun, Rattler. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. Again, it's Johnson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Ready?
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
50, green.
Throwing is Rattler. He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here we go.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And now the Bucs decided to take a timeout defensively, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Williams. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This one swung out to Williams. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Ready. Drill, 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
To the air is Rattler. That is intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
2nd and 10.
Black, 95.
35-yard line.